Alright, so I'm locked out of my proper account, Nana Nagasaki. I'll put a link into it below, because if anyone who's come across this video knows my other stuff, there's loads of stuff on that, but this two-step verification system, it's just, yeah, I'm locked out of it. Anyway, so I've come to this channel just to do this video. Stone Dead Forever, covered by Metallica, the bass player. I'm sure, I don't know how much about Metallica, and he's obviously going to be great, the big guy who does that weird crab sort of walk sometimes, but he does it with his fingers, it's like, and all this sort of thing. So I thought I'd look at Stone Dead Forever. We've got the classic 2-note, you know, everything from, you know, like Ace of Spades, you know. But here he does a different rhythm, and it's so it's 7th fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, 5th fret. I've got the bottom E covered, so I can really. It's the thing of Lemmy where you're quite precise. So it looks like he's playing. It's that sort of weird Zen yin and yin and yang. That's what I'm looking for. It's subtlety and delicacy with absolute, you know, whacking the thing, because there's a lot of control. So you can have your thumb hanging over. You can actually hit those two strings like that, and then just push down to get that one. It's kind of looking for Stone Dead Forever. I mean, later on, about 22, excuse me, about 22 years later on, I think it was 21 years later on, he sped up, you know, we are Motorhead just sped it up, you know. So he's and Eddie was playing a and then we're going the sort of the turnaround or the getting into it. But there's a lot of chords. I'm going to base this more on the live version, which was it called the Golden Years? I think Lemmy hated that title. It was a 4-song EP live stuff. It's from some live show I think they did in Finland. But I'll base it on that rather than the album version, because there's a lot of chordal work in this and some 12-bar stuff and a little bit I'll come to. But and then he's carrying it, you know, a lot of the time, because I think you see me, if it's in the guitar, but he's carrying underneath it. I think you see me in the glass. I think you hear me. You better listen fast. And those chords there, just on the D and the G. That's the G power chord. I think you see me. I think I see you. Got to see the only reasons. And it drops down to the 3rd fret on the A, which is a C, and then the 2nd fret. Guilt and greed, sheer guilt and greed. That lovely, really sort of, I don't know what you call it, bubbly, but you know, he's really battering the thing there. That's sort of single note work. But it's that thing where he didn't want the bottom to fall out of the song. I mean, there was no, when the guitarist, if it was just like one guitar, so no fear of that of Lemmy anyway. So if it's holding down the bottom end, really full fat tone, and then actually, yeah, but just you can't, you know, chords down there. Lemmy did use chords that far down, but you know, he used them judiciously, so he didn't use it for everything. It's not like some people when they do, oh, this is Lemmy, you know. He's actually, he chose his moment. Now, you're rocking on your own, or you're out there on your own. A bar chord, A power chord, 7th fret on the D, 9th fret on the G, and this, you do just downstrokes, bit of a stretch there, you might have to shift the whole hand over. That sort of thing. 7th fret, 1st finger, 9th fret, 3rd finger, and then get that little, get the pinky. Yeah, man, pre-internet age was about 13, so like 1989. I got this when I was learning how to play the guitar, sort of still very early on. I got this book from the library because that's what it was, pre-internet age, and it was an American guitarist, and he said, use that pinky. For years, man, I could have what the fuck's a pinky? Sorry, fascinating anecdote there, but yeah. Anyway, so use the pinky. Go out 2 frets, and he does that. He, 12 bar normally, I say slow blues, oh, rock and roll. But even where it's got a sort of very definite rhythm, Lemmy could really swing with it. He'd use it almost sort of push the vocals, You're out there on your own. That sort of, he'd sort of push it. It swang. There was swinged. There was space there. And then he does do the power chords here. He's higher up here, and he keeps it together. This is an F sharp. No, it's a G. Don't listen to a word I say. It's a G there, but to keep his hand in that sort of same area. So you're out there on your own. Your face turned to stone. He's doing chords there. Whatever happened to your life? And then a run down here. Stone dead forever. And you're back into it there. So those are the kind of 2 rhythms there, just to practice. And then there. That kind of it for the verse, and then I don't know what to call it, the build up to the chorus, or the chorus itself. Your face turned to stone. Whatever happened to your life? Stone dead forever. So that's that, and then there's that bit in the middle where it's sort of, I don't know, double times the word, but spluttering, that's what I call his bass there. So he kind of backs off the power chords there. He could do when later on but Eddie there, he does that sort of Eddie backs off, and Lemmy in his own way lets it breathe a bit, lets it just calm down a little bit before it inevitably picks back up again. So single note stuff here, and very much the sort of rhythm guitar bass type thing. I think it's where Lemmy starts to pick it up. You want that sort of, you want a little there. A little bit sort of hiccup. And you can play those songs. Or you can go out to power chords. You can go up. Power chord there. So that's kind of all parts of the song. So just to recap, apologies if repeating myself here, but that's it there. And let's look at the double timing bit. Let's just go on one note here. That's the rhythm we want. There, where your little change, there's and use that, what was called an approach note, very, very often used with Lemmy's style, but that kind of, you can use that a lot to get your timing, get your bearings. It's so precise sometimes, it locks you in, especially when you've got the double bass going and all that sort of thing. there's kind of, that's keeping locked in. And at the end, what the brilliant, when Eddie just goes, I mean, Eddie himself said later on, he's interviewed Mick Wall's biography of Lemmy. It's Lemmy the Ultimate Biography or something, anyway, excellent book. Along White Line Fever, which was written by Lemmy himself, autobiography, but Mick Wall's the biography of Lemmy, really good. But Eddie himself talking to Mick Wall says, shit, did I actually play those guitars? That's on studio version, live even, they're really just going hell for leather, power chords are by then, Little cheeky Lemmy there, 7th fret on the G and open D. Brilliant. This is off the live version. Using power chords here. Playing all across the 4 strings there. Oh, I've gone over 10 minutes. That's as long as I wanted to do it for. I hope saying was use, as I say, I locked out my other account. There's loads of stuff on my other account. I've had over 900 videos, I think, and loads of Lemmy stuff from that. I just wanted to do this one, so I've used my other account, which has been a ghost account pretty much till now. So I'll stick a link in, go out and, if you want, go and see what I got. And any questions, hit me up. But I'll try to get my other account up and running sometime. But why do I always have to change things? It was alright as it was. Anyway, cheers.